Yeah. So in my last video, I pronounced God's name like 3 billion times. I want you guys to remember that I only said that so you understand what I'm saying. Because if I talk the way that I want to talk, you're not gonna understand it because I will have a completely different language from the one that you're used to. Um, since we don't have the same God. The question is about the 72 Goetia demons. Like I said before, I don't really practice Goetic magic because it's the keys of Solomon. It's one of the keys of Solomon. It's the key of Solomon, but there's multiple books with the keys of Solomon. So there's a lot of knowledge to be learned from this dude. If you don't know, there's a lot of knowledge to be learned from that dude. Hermetic principles and things of that manner. Um, Even his son, I think, wrote a couple books or one book. Or there's something about his son. Either he stole one of the last books or something like that, or he wrote the last book or something. I don't remember. I have to check that out. But yeah, I read a lot when I was younger, um, and practiced also. I don't read as much as I used to nowadays. You know, and I do enjoy practicing my demonology. I do enjoy practicing demonology. I have said multiple times that it's easy. It's not true. It's very hard. But it's fun. It's not just it's not just hard for no reason. And sometimes it's not fun. Sometimes it's not fun at all. But to me, it feels like those occasions don't happen. It's not fun all the time. You know, once you get really going into demonology, oh boy, you know. But sometimes you hit a slump, where you need to like do a cleansing or things like that. Those times are less fun. Especially if you're in the groove and then you hit that point where it's kind of like, okay, you're using too much magic. Now you need to slow down, and you don't feel like it. So that's a bummer. Um, but apart from that, it's a magic system that I like to use. And the cool thing is, if you're smart enough, you could even create your own magic system, which I am about to do if I hadn't already, which I did kind of already, but because I practice very differently from what you're used to. I work very differently from what you're used to. Um, yeah, man. So a lot of things are gonna change, and a lot of things are gonna change, and voodoo will have to take a chill pill for a minute, um, until they get their shit together. You know, because there's too much technology. You don't need shit nowadays. You know, you don't need shit nowadays, man. You talk to some demons and let them fill you up on what's really going on. Because there's a lot of magic that you don't need a ritual for nowadays. You can just throw it at people and shit. So, well, not at people, but you can just invoke things by yourself without necessarily needing a demon. If you need a demon, is to make the invocation even stronger, and they're gonna teach you how, and they're gonna make you better in with your interpersonal relationships and with other people. Like they got a lot of charisma. Demons are entities with a lot of charisma and a lot of attitude. and a lot of personality. Strong willed personalities. They don't accept no for an answer. You know, they don't accept no for an answer. It's hard, but it's not useless. I'm not saying voodoo's useless, but usually when voodoo is getting hard, that means you need to go see somebody else. You're gonna need somebody else's help. So it's not like that in demonology. Demonology make things hard for you to understand how to do it better. So and it's not always the case. Sometimes you just need to you just need to take a break. Um, yeah, man. Lucifer's awesome. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing demonology for a very, 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 very long time. Very long time. So with that said, I'm gonna let you guys off with this. Have a good one. Peace out. Ciao.